Alright, so this is a little bit a different type of video, as you can probably tell from the title. Obviously you can see that I'm kind of showing my micro, but I don't want to I didn't live comment since it was kind of late at night and I couldn't really, you know, do a loud live commentary. And as you can probably tell from the little background, this wasn't the easiest thing to record. I didn't really have like a proper camera or tripod to do it, so the quality of the actual microing isn't the best. I could try this again like live combat, and also another thing I want to stress is my micro in this isn't that great. As you can probably tell, my micro is normally a lot better than this, but yeah, this is just kind of me playing. My micro is decent, but it's not the best. And before anyone asks any questions about it, since I probably know I'm going to get some comments about it, that little kind of border background, I just made that myself, like Van Alk did in his videos. If you saw those, like anytime he plays private match, he has banner. What I did is I made it so I put it on like each arena. So this is, I believe this is Moab Pit. I can't remember when I went into the game. It might have been. Nah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Moab. But what I can do is, what I'm going to remake it and put it on BFB, put it on CC. Anything I play, I'm just going to put it onto. It takes a little bit of editing in Photoshop, but it doesn't take that long. So that's sort of that. And I think it looks pretty nice, IMO. I mean, I'm not going to give it to anyone else though. Like there's one other person that has it, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. So. But obviously I didn't want to just leave it with background music and 0 time speed gameplay because it's kind of boring. So this is just kind of opportunity to talk about some things that I really couldn't really talk about in any other video. So I'm probably going to start with the update 3.9.2. Obviously it's not out yet. Maybe not everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen Bruno Lucky's stream, and they know what's going on. But in case you didn't, I'm just going to give my thoughts on it anyway. So. They got a new map called Inlets and a new game mode for cards. So automatically, most people are just going to go not interested. But the new game mode is called Random Cards, Random Trio for cards. Nothing too innovative, but it's only a point. It's like a 3.9 point update, so it's not going to be something massive. And then apparently there's going to be a 3.9.2, and then I assume a 3.9.3 because there's going to be 2 updates, and they might put random cards in the next update, and then they'll put I keep saying happy cards. They'll put random cards in 3.9.3 and then inlets, which is what the map's called. I'll put it on the screen real quick, so that's what it looks like if you don't know. And then they'll put inlets on 3.9.2. That kind of makes sense. And then along with that, there's going to be some bug fixes which are undisclosed, so we'll find this out. They said it should be coming out this week. Not too surprising that I just don't like the map. Not a lot of people do. It's just kind of the way it is. It's not that good of a map, unfortunately. Apparently they took it from BMC. I didn't play BMC too much, so I don't know all the maps. There was a lot of maps in there though. If they're going to start copy pasting BMC maps, I'm not liking the look of that because BMC maps aren't very practical. They have weird angles, as you can tell by this map, and they're just not. Their layout is generally quite bad. And from looking at it, obviously I haven't played it yet. From looking at it, you can only fit about 4 farms because the snow blocks off most of it. Again, if you want to see actual gameplay of it, what should I do? What I'll do is by the time this video is up, I'm going to upload an unlisted video of gameplay which you're free to use, I believe. I think you have to ask Lucky, but I'll upload it unlisted and just put it in the description if you want to watch the gameplay. If you haven't seen this is completely different gameplay from their stream. This is the gameplay they recorded and they sent it to me if I wanted to use it for a video, which I'm not going to just because most people know and see the map gameplay already, so there's not really much point. But yeah, so I'll upload that unlisted if you want to go actually watch the gameplay of the map. But if you do watch it, or you have watched it, you know that if you notice when the balloons get to near the end corner, you kind of notice that your towers will just stop attacking. It's one of those maps. If you ever play Dreadbloon and you put all your darts in that second and first row, it does the same thing. Once it goes past that last corner, your darts don't reach, or whatever you have does not reach. Similar thing happens with this map. Once the balloons get to a certain point, you can't place. There's not many towers. The difference between Dreadbloon and inlets is inlets you cannot replay. There's not many space for towers at the bottom of the map. So once they get past a certain point, you're fucked. In the other sense, it is easy to defend. So I mean, people said go sub chip attack or sub farm attack. My mistake. So and I'm like, well, it's not really hard to defend. You don't need attack. I think you could defend dark farm chipper, to be honest, because with the tight bends, you can put chippers there, and regrows won't be an issue. I can guarantee you that. As long as you can control the regrow with extra defense fast, you're fine. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had on that. And there's one more thing I want to talk about. So, let's just like kind of hope Blaze don't watch this. But anyway, so it's the whole. I'm sure a lot of people heard, but it's all the whole BPS drama, the Bloons TD Battles drama. So, I've watched everything that's come out from it. I've watched Tyler's stream about him talking about it. Blaze uploaded a video, Vanox uploaded a video, etc, etc, etc. A lot of people uploaded the video. Fair dues. So, by the way, just quickly, I'm sorry if at some points of the video you can't really see my hands, but that left hand is always my index finger. I only use my thumb on my right hand, so if you can't tell, that is always my my index finger. But yeah, so Vanox uploaded the Rage video. That was kind of all fair enough. He was a bit hot-headed about it, rushed it, didn't really understand the situation, in my opinion. I mean, I understand he was mad, so I guess he had reason to make the video, but I don't think he really thought that through too well. Then Tyler's stream came out, and that was kind of interesting, because that kind of put a whole new light on it about what NK really thought, and how they were really unhappy with it. And then Blaze's video came out, and that kind of completely explained it. So, for the most part, I completely agree with everything he said. I still think that the server was a stupid idea, and I don't agree with it. I do think modding the game would be cool if they did it themselves, or because I get that say Vanox said he wanted to make it kind of like TF2. It should be like TF2, and that's how, or like Garage Mod, that's how stuff lasts so long. I don't think that works with battles, to be honest. I just don't. The only thing I do clearly disagree with in Vanox's video, in Blaze's video that he made, is he said, we were just making it to test new updates. That is, I can tell you that's bullshit. I don't think he should be lying like that. That's just bullshit, because he said to me he's recoding the game and remaking it for himself. He's making a complete different game. And not only that, these updates are kind of like, he's like, oh, this is our own private server, this is our own kind of thing. It's not like, oh yeah, we're just testing stuff to help NK. Nah, you would never try and help NK. But apart from that, there's nothing really to... I mean, I guess you were trying to test stuff, but it's like, you weren't trying to help NK, otherwise you would just test it, and then like, forward it to... I guarantee you never talked to them about this private server. You never said, oh, look at this works well. Like, you didn't like show them gameplay and go, look, you could put this in your game. You just kind of made it yourself, and that's why I think they had a problem with you. But what they did with Vanox threatening to nuke his channel was a bit immature. They shouldn't have done that. It's a bit wrong. Obviously, like Johnny stressed, it's within their rights, but still don't think they should have done it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. This is kind of why I never got on board with it. Even if I liked it, I wouldn't have, because competitive Bloons channel died straight away, and I knew, me, John, other people, we all knew that this wasn't going to last. And when I speak out about it, this is where I actually get up my farm. I don't normally like adjust my whole phone to do it, but I was just in an awkward spot where I was sitting to play, so that's why it happened. But yeah, that's kind of my different way of microing, if you can kind of see, because most people use their thumbs. But yeah, I wasn't the only people I definitely wasn't the only person that disagreed with the private server entirely. But it just, like, and if I comment on his video, he just kind of went off on me for no reason. So yeah, the only mistake they made in terms of like Blaze and stuff, they were just way too hot-headed. Like, I understand they fully believed what they were doing and stuff like that, but you when it's someone else's game, you have to tread carefully, and that's what I said to him, and this is kind of what's happened. So I still probably think he's just going to go make his own game. So what he said about helping NK was kind of, I think Vanox does, as he's clearly said in the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it of what I want to say to that. So this game is pretty much, when does it end actually? I can't remember when it ends. I think it's almost over. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to let music play for the rest of the video. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a different type of video. I am working on another video right now. It's a very, very time-consuming video. But I want to make it because no one else has made something of the type yet. So I kind of want to just do it. I think it's been long enough. I think you can do it now. So yeah, look out for that in a few weeks' time, I think. Probably about 2 weeks' time, I'm thinking. Since I need some time to work on it and I don't really have any time right now. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys later.